Okay, so more goodies for the truck. These over here are basically the wind deflectors, the covers that go over the windows. I had them on the Sierra. I like them more for function because I can leave the window cracked, and if it rains, it's not going to get the interior wet. It helps keep the truck cool. Today was 99 degrees. It was hot. That's the part number of the GM, whatever they're called, wind deflectors, window shades. I think they have a funny name for them. Also, I bought the GM rubber mats. I do use the truck and I don't want to get the carpet trashed. These, let's go ahead and take a look at these real quick. This is the part number. There is a few companies that make these. There is WeatherTech and I think there is Husky. I looked at them. I'm always a big fan of the factory stuff because it usually fits better. I mean, GM, it means that, you know, they're probably made by somebody else. They are made in the USA. You gotta love that. So they might even be made by WeatherTech, but they're made for the truck, and like I said, they typically work better if you buy the factory stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look real quick. So it's actually funny that they give you instructions. I mean, do you really need instructions to install these? So these, again, ordered from the factory. They got the nice little Z71 logo on there. This is the driver's side. Another important thing, it's got the snaps, so it's not going to sit in the truck and kind of wander this way and get all stuck. I'm going to leave it out because they've been sitting folded up when I received them. They came in a box this size, and these were folded like this. So I'm going to let these relax overnight just so this sits back to its original shape before I install them. These wind deflectors I'm not going to do now because I have to strip the ceramic coat where the double-sided tape fits. But one other thing I did get right here, and this is not the type of stuff I usually get. These are what I would say are eBay items. When I say eBay, they're purchased off eBay. But I did some reviews and a lot of people were giving these things praise. And the only reason I'm going to give them a try is because my lights, I changed them to LED, and somebody mentioned that the tail light and the brake light might not have enough of a difference. And I looked at my truck at night and brought it to my attention, and he is right. When the tail light is on, it's pretty bright, and then when the brake light comes on, it's not that much brighter. It doesn't make a huge difference. Where this one here, these are smoked. This is supposed to light up here on the tail light, and then the lights in the middle come on as a brake light, and then these over here are the reverse lights. So it should have a differentiate between brake and tail, because I want it to be safe. I want it smoked. These are like a nice smoke, and they're pretty inexpensive, and they've got the resistors built in, so fingers crossed they should just plug in and work. So I'm going to put them in right now. I'll show you what they look like. All right, so this is what the factory tail light looks like. I wanted these smoked just because I've got the whole black theme going on. The accents are black, so I was going to smoke them, but like I said, these LED bulbs don't have enough of a difference. So let's just get a quick look at this first, and then we'll go ahead and install that. All right, first thing I can say is it fits really well. The shape fits all the way around here. Everything lined up correctly. The screw went in, the clips went. It's nice and tight. I mean, this stuff back in the day used to be really junk. I don't know if it's much better. I mean, so far, I kind of like them. I mean, if this lights up a really nice red, the darker look does the job. Let's change the other one and we'll take a look. All right, they are installed. I actually kind of like them. I gotta say, I like them. Well, like always, if they suck, I want to tell you they suck. And I'll kind of go and circle around here in a couple of months and then maybe a year and let you know how things look. And if they're sucking, I'm unlikely to take them off and throw them in the bin. But if they do suck, I will tell you. I don't want to give you real feedback on these things. So let's go ahead and switch them on. All right, so I can see it pretty distinctive. So this is at the other end of the complex right here. That's pretty bright, so I'm happy with that. That should do the trick. All right, so that's what they look like with the lights off. And I kind of like the smoked look. Install time is probably realistically about 12 minutes. If you've never done it before, maybe 14 minutes. So quick, super easy, and fairly cheap modification. I'm not going to call it an upgrade yet because I don't know, but so far I like them. All right, so it's 2 weeks later. I've had these lights for 2 weeks. I've been keeping an eye on them. It has rained almost every single day, so it's been a good test. There is no moisture in these. And again, if anybody took offense by me saying they're eBay headlights, eBay taillights, it's just, I've been in the game for a long time. I've seen all these headlights and taillights come and go. They're usually absolutely awful. But from what I hear and what I see, they're getting better all the time. And these don't have any water, any moisture in them at all. They still look perfect. And out in the bright sun, I definitely like the look of them. They're more of a custom look. Okay, so that's what the tail light looks like. And again, it's so hard to show you this. It's in camera, so it's coming over different to what it looks in person. But they're definitely, let me see if I can get further back. Right here, the tailgate is out the way. But it's super bright. And what I like, as I mentioned earlier, this section here is the brake light and the signal, so it's not only going to be brighter, you see something move. There's nothing worse than seeing this light go from this to 10% brighter, and that's supposed to be the brake light. No one's going to see that. It's not going to catch attention. But this I like. It looks a lot better than the factory tail light. Let me hit the flashers. Not only is it bright, it's distinctive. It looks noticeable. It catches your attention. It tells you that someone's hitting the brakes. It tells you that they're turning. It sucks. It shouldn't be like this, but people driving behind you, they tend to be busy doing so many other things, so you got to do everything you can to let them know you're stopping. If there was a tail light that came out with Bluetooth technology that would send a signal to the car that's 100 feet behind you, and it came up on their screen that said, hit the brakes, that would be a good option, because people need that. They need to be reminded to stop. And if it came up on their phone, it would really be a good idea. All right, time to do a quick clean before I put the mats in there. I just see it is absolutely disgusting. I've been driving this all week. It's dirty, it's messy. Let me go ahead and clean it up and put the floor mats in there. So the driver's side has these locating bumps right here that should stop the floor mats sliding around, and of course the OEM ones have that too. This, let me get this piece off right here, but these should line up on here. Fits down nice. This is so much nicer. Remember the old days when the floor mats used to just turn sideways and go up here before they had the good strong clips right here. We'll see how that goes, make sure that stays put. Passenger side doesn't have those retaining clips. This mat just slides all over the place. There's nothing holding that in. There's no clips or fasteners on this side. So this rubber mat should just line up there and stay put. Fits up there pretty tight. So we'll see how that works out. So I'm going to go ahead and give the inside a wipe down. I always use Adams products. I've had really good luck with this stuff. And actually what put me over the edge is they actually sent out a little care package of like a bunch of small sample sizes. And I liked it so much, I realized that your off-the-shelf, you know, your arm rolls and your McGuire soap and that kind of stuff doesn't hold a candle to the real deal professional grade. So this is good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and go over everything real quick. This isn't leather, it's just plastic and vinyl. I just see I got some silver here. This is a little bit of what we call space grease. Once you get this stuff on, you cannot get it off. It's a pain. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off. Give it a quick clean, make it look nice and new again. So I've been actually happy with the interior on this. I always watch reviews, and sometimes, you know, certain vehicles get reviews on this and reviews on that. Then when you get in there, you go, well, I don't get it. The interior on this, I actually like it. I like the gray and the black. The gauge cluster is a little bit boring at night. It actually looks pretty nice. It lights up. It's got the blue dials and the information in the middle. This is nice and clear. It has the clearest backup camera I think I've ever seen. I love that. Very well laid out. You can see the controls here. Everything is easy to get to. Touchscreen works very quick, very smooth. Cup holders, the other one had 3, this one only has 2, but there's only going to be 2 of us up front, so that's fine. Little cubby here. It has the little pad here, the wireless charger, which is about useless. I have an iPhone 7, it doesn't have wireless charging, but if it did, it wouldn't fit in there. It has the case. It's not going to go in there. That spot is useless, and it tells you basically, you know, don't put keys on there. Put a phone. So I don't know if I can put keys or anything there, but unless I get a Dremel and cut this out, this place is a little silly. Everything else I like. If there was an option for blue stitching, I'm a big sucker for that. I think that is a really nice feature. If this had blue stitching here and maybe blue stitching here, bringing the interior from the outside, but then obviously do they offer the color stitching for every different outside color? Probably not. It's just a pickup truck. It's not like a Corvette that you can custom order all the colors. But other than that, the interior, I'm actually quite, I'm happy with it. I don't have any issues with this. So the reverse lights, again, are extremely bright. Way impressed with these lights. I really am. I'm not going to knock them. I'm going to, again, maybe 6 months, a year, I'll kind of give you an update, let you know what I think about them. As for modifications, one last modification I have planned for the truck, and that is a roll bar. We're custom building our own roll bar, and I want to put the spotlights on. I'm still kind of going for that look. I don't know what it's called, but I remember the Back to the Future Toyota truck back in the day. I'm basically building a more modern version of that look. That's what I'm going for. So quick preview of that. It's going to be on the next video, but that's what it's looking like. Guys, hopefully you enjoy the content. If you do, don't forget, hit the like, hit the share, subscribe. If you like Colorados, great. Hopefully it's giving you some ideas. If you don't like Colorados and you like something else, hopefully it's giving you ideas too. That's what the car world is about. We have already started on the Corvette. More to come on that soon. Don't forget, check out the playlist. You'll see this car in there, that car in there, a whole bunch more. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Be good to your cars.